What's up, guys? Dr. Feelgood here, back again with another philosophy. And today may be a short topic, although an interesting one. It's something I have thought about for quite some time. So here we go. Someone please tell me, who came up with these quote unquote rules in which regarding dating somebody's ex? Again, who came up with these rules when it comes to dating someone's ex? Now, we've all heard this before, whether you found yourself in this situation personally or you heard about through the grapevine about someone else. But we've heard things such as, oh, if you're going to date someone's ex, you need to ask the person if it's okay to date them and or get their blessing, or at least talk to them first, see if it's okay. What? Now, I know some of you may be thinking, well, it's just a respectful or kind gesture. It's considerate to do so. I don't give a damn. It's not required. Show me a book of laws that state in order to date someone's ex, you must then go and ask permission from the other person. Or you must seek their blessing, or you must inform them you're going to do as such. It's none of your business. Just because you dated someone in the past and it did not work out does not make you the sole owner of that person. You don't get to dictate who I date. You and I are two different people. Just because it didn't work out with you does not mean I am not allowed to see if it can work out with me. Just because you couldn't find happiness with this person does not mean I'm not allowed to at least seek or try to see if I can be happy with this person. Maybe, just maybe, you two are not compatible, and maybe we are. It's a chance I may end up being another ex too. I'm simply saying, I don't need your permission. I don't need your blessing. I don't have to run it by you. You don't have ownership. This person's not a slave, nor are they your property. See, that's something I have an issue with, and this could be one of my next videos too. These society rules that most of us actually abide by, like they're laws in Congress. Who the hell determined in the past that you're going to date somebody's ex? You better tell them about it. You better ask them if it's okay. You better go kick bricks until your toes bleed. No. No, I don't have to do anything. I will agree that if you decide to do as such, it is respectful, it is considerate, but it's not required. Nor can a person really be mad at you for not doing as such, because it's not required. It is not required. I'm serious, people. I don't know how or who came up with this stuff, but sometimes I wonder, why do we easily go along with it as a society, as individuals, as people? I understand following laws, and hell, most of us bend or break them daily. But that's not even a law. That's a preference that a person has. Who said you need permission or their blessing? Where is the law that states this? Someone please tell me or show me. Who said that because y'all did work out that I cannot take a shot? Why should I'm using myself as an example now. Why should I deprive myself of potential happiness because you dated them in the past? Even, let's say I did know you dated this person. Let's say I knew who this person was. I knew you dated him and I knew y'all broke up. Now, I can say it's a little bit inconsiderate for me to swoop in there immediately after y'all broke up and try to take my shot. That's inconsiderate. But guess what? That's okay too if you think about it. There's no law that states you can't do that. In fact, it has happened to some people. There are some people that have literally gotten divorced, and another person that's probably been waiting on the sidelines came in and swept them off their feet. And they live happily ever after. Or maybe they didn't. But there's no law that states you can't do that. I can come in minute one if I want to. I could come in if the tears from y'all breakup are still there. Inconsiderate, yes. Maybe a bit of an asshole, yes. But there's no law that states I can't do that. Show me where I can't do that. I'm just being objective here. Take out the subjectivity. I'm being objective. What gives you the power over who I date? What gives you power and control over who I decide to date? Just because you knew them and you were once involved with them, that don't mean a thing. It means exactly what I just said. You were once involved with the person and now you're not. I don't care if you went from being in a relationship to being exes and best friends. I have every right to date that person if I want to, and vice versa. They shouldn't have to come to you or inform you or ask you permission, nor should I. Nor should I. So I say all this to say, I get sick of this. I really and truly do get sick of this. It gets annoying every time I hear it. And I don't hear it that often. I really don't. I won't lie about that. But the few times I do, I'm thinking, who came up with these rules? And who said you had to follow these so-called society rules? Just because society decides something as a generic or general public does not make it law. It just makes it acceptable. It's like a universal understanding, but it's not law. It's not law. Simply saying, we should all think about that. And I'm talking to the people that actually do feel like someone that wants to date their ex should come to them. Think about that. Do you want someone, would you want to have to go to someone else to date someone you may be in love with because it was someone else's ex? No. Can you imagine that before you got serious with someone, even want to date them, you had to seek out their ex or exes and ask permission? What if this person has 10 exes? What if this ex was volatile? Do you really want to have to approach that person and say, hey, look, me and old girl, we're getting kind of serious now. I was wondering if, you be willing to, let us date. I ain't trying to start no trouble. You're her or over, right? Y'all are, oh, stop it. I'm serious. I'm being, it's funny, but stop it. That, I feel it's one of those things that when you're on that side of the fence of someone trying to date your ex, you want that from people. But when you end up on the opposing side, you don't want to have to do that. It's double standard. So stop it, people. Let's go ahead and say this together. It may be a society rule or accepted standard, but it's not a government rule. It's not a law. There's no book that must be, or law that must be abided by that says you have to do this or you get locked up or there's a fine or a penalty. Now, if you want to stop being my friend because I'm dating your ex, that is your choice. That's your choice. You stop being my friend. I didn't stop being yours. You can twist it how you feel. That's a personal choice. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. And catch you later. Peace.